Did you know the average person spends nearly 5 hours a day staring at their phone and checks it almost 60 times every single day? That's 5 hours of looking down instead of looking around. I couldn't believe it. So I say, you know what? Let me look at my stuff and went into my phone, pulled up my numbers, and it was 4 hours and 24 minutes. Daily average. And that's down 23% from last week. That's way too much time spent on the phone. So we have to pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, and put the distractions away. One of the best ways to stay safe is to be aware of your surroundings and pay attention to everything and everyone around you. But here's the thing, awareness doesn't happen by accident. It's a skill you have to practice every single day. Now, Dr. Raymond Trigg, America's #1 safety specialist. For 27 years, I served as a police officer, and I've seen firsthand what happens when people aren't paying attention. Today, I want to show you how a habit that only takes 10 seconds, but it could save your life. Now, when it comes to safety, awareness is everything. Most dangerous situations just don't happen. There's always signs before something goes wrong. It's changes in body language, energy, or movement that you can sense if you're alert. But here's the challenge. We live in a world that's constantly fighting for your attention. Notifications, texts, videos, alerts. It's nonstop. And every time your eyes are locked to your phone, your awareness drops to zero. So the first step to staying safe is very simple. Look up. You cannot respond to what you don't see. Now, think about the last time that you were in a restaurant, walking downtown, or even crossing the street. How many people had their heads down, scrolling, completely aware of what was going on around them? Probably most of them. It's not just a bad habit, it's a safety issue. A distracted person is an easy target, whether it's an accident, a theft, or a sudden emergency. Those who are unaware often find themselves reacting too late. So before we even talk about safety tactics, the most important thing you can do is put the phone away and be present. Now, here's where this becomes powerful. Something I call the 10-second awareness rule. Now, we're all familiar. Some of you might know the 5-second rule, and if you know, you know. But this is something I started doing around 27 years ago, or based on my 27 years in law enforcement, and I still do it today. Whenever I walk into a new place, whether it's a restaurant, a store, a school, a church, or a concert, take 10 seconds. That's all you need. Take 10 seconds. And within those 10 seconds, this is what I want you to do. First thing I want you to do is scan the room. Next, I want you to notice the people. Who's relaxed? Who seems uneasy? Next, I want you to identify your exits. The front, the back, the side. When you're on an airplane, what do they tell you? Be aware of the exits because the nearest exit may actually be behind you. Next, I want you to take notes of anything that could provide cover in an emergency, like a counter, a wall, even a fire extinguisher. And there's one more thing. I never, ever, ever, ever sit with my back to the door. I always want to see who's coming in. Not out of fear, but out of awareness. Now, I know what you're thinking. And some of you are saying, yo, Dr. Trigg, he's paranoid. But it's not that. It's being proactive. When something unexpected happens, whether it's a fire alarm, a medical emergency, or something worse, many people panic. They freeze because they never took a second to notice what was going on around them. But those who are aware, they move, they react, they lead others to safety. The difference between panic and preparedness in just 10 seconds. The 10-second rule costs you nothing, takes no effort, and could save your life. Start practicing it today. Every time you enter a room, before you sit down, pause, look around, learn the layout, teach it to your kids, talk about it with your spouse, share it with your coworkers, because the more aware we all become, the safer we are. Now, if you found this video helpful, let's take it to the next step. Why don't you grab my book? It's called Keep Them Safe, and it's 75 essential tips for protecting kids in the digital age, at home and in school. In today's fast-paced world, ensuring children's safety online, in public, and at school has never been more critical. This book is for parents, educators, and guardians. It gives you 75 actionable strategies across digital safety, personal, and school safety. So you'll learn how to protect your kids from online dangers, teach them awareness, and create safer environments at home and at school. You can get your copy right now at drraymondtrigg.com, or you can scan the QR code. I'm Dr. Raymond Trigg, and remember, stay alert, stay ready, and always play it safe.